Hello again everyone, welcome back to another episode of Landric Plays, and today I am playing a little more Domina again. And last episode we beat not one but two regional championships, so we are now at 2 of 9. We only need to do 3 to be considered for the final championship. And the first one was quite close. We almost lost. Was it Asinius? But last time all 3 of them came out without a scratch. This is a good sign. So I'm tempted. We've got 11 days until the next proper battle. I'm tempted to just dive right in and go for another one. Maybe tempting fate, but I think we should do it. We also got this 10 times production blessing, which does not stack. And as we have nobody else to put it on other than this architect, I'm going to place the recover card on it, and then place the 10 times one there. And then this one, I mean, I guess I could technically put it on somebody else. I don't know if it helps. Probably doesn't hurt. I don't know if it counts for, because it's production, and he doesn't generate resources. But maybe it means he'll fix things faster. If nothing else, it won't hurt. Gladiator can roll out of an attack at any point. That sounds kind of cool. Let's put it on our. In fact, do we have a Miller somewhere? I feel like we did, but I probably got him horribly killed. That sounds likely. So we'll put it on Larcius. Yep, that'll do. We also got another horse. How lovely is that? Apparently we can't put them in the last row for some reason. Oh no, there we go. They just didn't move because they were paused, because horses don't walk, they teleport, as every schoolboy knows. I guess we can start upgrading some of their stuff, even if it doesn't. We still don't have a chariot to give them, but so Magnificent. We'll focus on upgrading Magnificent. We'll train Wumpus because training is free, so that's fine. You can go there. Our architect is idle, so we'll get him to gather some stones. Because strength training is very, very important. And we'll buy some water, wine and food. Ah, that's right, I said we'd get our architect to dig a well, because now he's got that 10 times production card. We'll be generating enough resources that we don't have to spend money on them. Not that they're exceedingly expensive, but every little helps. And the sooner we do it, the more it'll pay for itself. I think we're going to go for another regional championship. We're going to go for this one over here. Thriller in Manila. So we're against Lactanius the Savage, a warrior who once ripped a horse's foot into an unrecognisable pile of goop during a friendly game of cards. This guy was apparently playing cards with a horse, which shows you perhaps how smart he is. But he is a behemoth. So not only is his weapon is a big fucking trident, which does 89-ish damage, or rather he does 89-ish damage. I'm not sure about the trident, but yeah, he's huge. So this, again, so it's a fight we're going to have to do, but we only have 2 guys to face him. So obviously I'm going to put our 2 best gladiators. Now there's a question, do I put my 1 best gladiator? I don't know why I'm still considering Savius my best gladiator. He has less health, but he's just better trained, so I'm going to Savius. I'm going to go with Larcius, because he's got a poison blade, he's got that roll master. He still does lots of damage. Whether it'll be enough to keep Savius alive is another matter. But maybe, I don't know if you can even net a behemoth. Probably not, it doesn't make too much sense if you're able to do that, but we'll give it a go. Hopefully this way, Savius sort of carries the damage and Larcius just sort of leeches a little bit of XP from him. Let's give it a go. What could possibly go wrong with that? So here goes nothing. Wow, look at that. Huge amounts of damage right out of the gate. Savius, you are incredible. And I really have to release you soon to what's the word? Well, for secret reasons, which will all become clear later. But there we go, look at that. So we almost have a full ludus of people, and for the final fight we will need a full ludus of people. That's the thing. We need enough coin to basically fully upgrade everyone here. And I think it's time that... Let's even spend a little bit of money on another gladiator. Somebody good. So how much are you? 400, 400, 399. And you've got more health actually. Maybe less good equipment, but I feel like this is a good deal. Oop, I didn't click purchase, did I? There we go. So we'll get you. Swap you two around. And let's go through everyone's training again to make sure that's exactly where I want it to be. You all look like you're... Oop, that's a good point. Let's get you healed up. Everyone else seems to be exactly where we need them to be. Perfect. But we are going to start wanting... We are going to want to start buying equipment for all of these guys fairly quickly. You're still upgrading that. Let's check the Jupiter's Blessing. So, most employee upgrade coin costs are reduced by 15%. Interesting. So, the Architect is the one who we're going to be doing most with, but all of his things, especially the things we care about, like the palace and the stones and the coal, are very cheap. Oh, did we not get the... No, we did get the wall reinforcement. It just is all greyed out because he's currently busy. Whereas the Doctore, his things are slower and take longer, but are also very, very expensive. So we'll go with that. Horses are still training in the background. Can we sell Wumpus? Or... Yeah, for quite a lot of money actually, so maybe we just do that, and we don't waste time training him. So you're going to start fixing everyone's equipment. Our granary is supplying us with food. And maybe we just go straight for another regional championship. And try and get a chariot so we can do some of these chariot races, because that sounds fun. Battle of the Ages. Macrobius the animal. A hideous monster who is known to have chewed a bear's feet to shreds during a barroom brawl. Ooh. So he's a behemoth, he has a boss hammer, but he also has these guys protecting him. And obstacles, it's a mystery. We can only bring 3 people to this fight, so they better be the best people. And let's be honest, they are the best, but... Ooh, it's risky. Like, I don't... Well, I've said this before, and I was wrong, but I don't think all of these guys are going to make it out of this. Oh wow, they're all, I forgot the name. Sword and net guys, or rather, spear and net guys, which are super dangerous. Wow. Okay. I know I said I was wrong before, but this time I was apocalyptically wrong. Wow, look at that. They defeated all of them just immediately. So, oh, we get more horses. Yay. Reduce training. Okay, so let's get rid of these horses because they're taking up space and they're no use for us. We got a most employee coin cost, so this doesn't stack, but we might as well give it to our Architect. Okay, this is pretty fantastic. Who else was wounded? You were wounded. Ah, that's right. You're being healed, that's fine. You are not. Let's heal you. So we are running out of space in our Ludus, so one of these horses is probably going to have to go sooner rather than later, or we can make some space by selling these guys. But I think it's time that we actually upgrade some of these guys. So we'll sink some money into you, because as long as they've got some basic equipment, our blacksmith, our faber, however you pronounce it, is going to start upgrading their stuff. So maybe you as well. It'd be nice to... I tell you what, we'll unlock the Mamilla class next. So you're all training super lots. But I think the time has come, probably, to... We've got a week until the next one. Let's go crazy. Let's go for the Sound and the Fury. Damophilius, the Bringer of Blood. A warrior who reportedly kicked his opponent's feet to death during a picnic. Okay, so this is another behemoth. It's only 2 guys, but Savius and Cassius have done us so proud so far. And while we do want to sort of spread some of the... wow, look at that hammer. while we want to spread some of the XP and the stat boosts around, also I just want to get through as many of these championships as possible, because the rewards are pretty nice. Okay, there we go. Okay, less so that time, but not the end of the world. Okay, the architect. Let's get the water well. Yeah, we've still got 200 days left before the big championship, so that'll probably still come in handy. Oh, right, loses over capacity, so we're actually losing morale for having those guys around. So, well, hang on, no, I want the slave, the unarmed slave. Yep, you can be sold. And you can also be sold. Everyone else, get training. There you go. So you're upgrading our stuff. Nice. That's right, I want you to be a Mermillo. The wives of the Legate and the Magistrate have organised individual festivals for the Matrilia, seeking a slave girl to be sacrificed for the ritual beating and banishment. That sounds pleasant. So we can offer a slave to the house of the Legate. Replacing the slave girl will cost 3 coin. Offer one to the Magistrate, 3 coin. Offer slaves to both houses, so we can... or we can offer slaves to nobody. We are tired of their demands. They have their own slaves. It's only 6 coin. Let's make them both happy. Everybody is happy, except the slave girls who both curse your house as they are beaten to death. Whoops. But the important thing is the people in charge are happy with us. So they will sell us more stuff, hopefully. So let's unlock the Mermillo training. You have terrible weapons. Let's give you slightly less terrible weapons. Ooh, and let's do another pass on everyone's training. This is really, really dull, I'm aware, but it needs to be done because there's no way we can control all of these gladiators by ourselves. That looks about right. And then let's go back to you, and you are going to get a Zweihander Plus. You're going to get an even better two-handed sword, which means we're going to give you good weapons, we should give you good armour. So that's basically almost all of our money on one dude. So let's put that one dude in a position where he can get some really decent training. You're still digging the water well, you're still doing that. Do we just go for another... Oh no, we've got a next battle coming up soon. Okay. So is it going to be 1 versus 1 or 1 versus many? Many versus many. Many of your gladiators. So wow. 12 versus 8, I guess? Over 1,000 gold. But there's no way all of our gladiators come out of this unscathed, right? Except me. See, the thing is, if we pile in our best guys, they could come out of this very well. Let's risk it. Let's just go crazy. Except for Savius, I'm gonna keep him back. Just because if it does all go horribly wrong, and that's the thing, right? We have a lot of gladiators, but none of them are. Yeah, we've only got 5 guys who are capable enough to do this. If we had another 5 guys like this, we could do it. Yeah, I can't put the horses in. But the others are all so weakly armed and armoured that these guys would probably not come out. Okay, then again, they only have 8. We don't need all 12. Or rather, it won't hurt us too much to put in a couple of extra. But no, I don't think it's going to be worth it. Because only out of these, Asinius is okay, Cassius is the only like stellar standout one. And it would be a waste to lose all of these. So no, we're not going to do it. I could even just reject it outright. In fact, you have terrible health. So congratulations, Tribius. You have been selected as tribute. I mean, we wouldn't want to disappoint the Legate, would we? So, good luck. goodbye. He's only got a dagger as well. Yeah, he's doomed. Well, that was pretty expected. Hey, we got we got 200 gold just for sending that poor guy to his death. So that's okay then. Everything turned out just fine. But what that does say to me is we need to upgrade some of these guys a bit more aggressively. Because if we get matches like that, we can't just rely on our A team. We need people who can cover more bases, I guess. Who else could we upgrade that's a bit weak right now? You look like you could do with some better armor. You only had like a cloth shirt. You have no shield at all, but we cannot afford to give you one. So we'll give you a skirt instead. You know what they say, if you don't have a shield, a skirt is just as good. They say that, right? Pretty sure they say that. Still getting lots of food from the granary. Oh, that's right, we've got some blessings. Defense training, 500% faster. Does not stack. Let's put it on somebody with a shield. You'll do. Other than that, there's not really a lot of point giving out those cards. We've got 14 days left, so we could go for another regional championship. I guess we might as well. Oh no, we can't afford to. I guess we could go for a pit fight. Nope, can't afford to do that either. Well, I guess we just sit here and train for the next 2 weeks. Which is fine. Magnificent. Let's train you as well. I guess we could sell Wumpus. Whole bunch of gold, which we can spend on pit fights, which will give us more gold. We are nearly halfway through. In fact, what would half be? Yeah, nearly halfway through the year, which means we need to really focus on getting everyone trained up super well. Oop, here we go. While leaving the city amphitheatre, you notice the legate exiting a brothel while the magistrate enters. They exchange antagonising stares of shame and anticipation. So we could cough loudly and alert them to our presence. We can wink at the men and tell no one. We can inform the legate's wife, or we can inform the magistrate's wife, or we can grab the men by their arms and suggest that our silence can be bought. That last one sounds particularly dangerous. You know what, we'll just wink at them, it's fine, we'll make them happy. Oh no, they scowl at each other, but they like us. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? This is probably a terribly, terribly dangerous idea, but, oh wow, look at that helmet is so cool. Terrifying beast helm. I'm going to free Savius. He has served us so well, but we're going to have need of him later, so we have to grant him his freedom now. And the same for Cassius. In fact, I'm going to keep him around a little bit longer. I'm going to upgrade his shield, and then release him. Because he's done us pretty proud as well. Let's put you over there. You're still digging a well. Well, well, well. There we go. You're meditating, so yeah, we definitely need to spend some more gold. Spread that around. You're upgrading stuff, that's always good. Put you over there. Yeah. I'd like more training equipment as well, but that water well is actually going to come in very, very handy. Next battle, 2 days' time. Here we go. Because we can't afford any training at all. And ooh, actually, oh no, we don't want the automatic yield, so never mind that. So yeah, we'll just let everyone train for a bit, and then here we go. Wonderful. So we're just against one guy. Oh, and 3 of our guys against one of theirs. So this is a perfect opportunity to put in somebody particularly good, maybe Cassius, but I don't think we necessarily even need it. Let's have a look. How much health have you got? 200. So we'll put Larsius, Asinius, and Salius, who's our Murmillo with the whacking great sword, I believe, as it is technically known. So that means they should be able to finish him off handily, but also they'll all get some desperately needed experience. Well, not desperately needed, but you know what I mean. So let's accept those terms. We'll also get some money, which we do desperately need. So here we go, prepare for battle. There we go. So Larsius just jabbing it in from a distance with the big pointy stick, while the other two just sort of stand back and accept the glory. Good, so they've got a whole bunch of skills, we've got some more gold, so we can start spreading around some more equipment. In fact, where is our Mumilo guy? Let's move him over here, so he's on the hot coals, so he can gain even more speed and interpretive dance. Nice. Yeah, okay, let's move that way up the tree, and let's worry about everything else next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying the series so far. We are about halfway through, so we're going to see if we can basically get all of our guys fully equipped and trained before the Grand Championship, and we'll see if we make it out of that unscathed. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.